I hope you're doing well. In this tutorial, I'll be showing how to do the Salomon knot stitch, or you can also call it the lover knot stitch. It's a very pretty, lacy stitch, and you can choose the size you want to make it. There'll be two stitches on this stitch. Will be the main stitch, which is the full size, and the edge stitch or the border stitch, which is half that size. This border stitch, you'll be using it on the sides, on the bottom border and the top border when you finish it. So whatever size you choose for your main stitch will dictate the size of your edge stitch, will be your border or edge stitch. So without taking more of your time, let's get started. We are going to start by doing a knot and doing 2 chains, and I'm going to leave this right here so it can serve as a guide. So we're gonna do 1 chain and 2 chains, and then we're gonna do a single crochet on the second chain from the hook, and now here we have the first single crochet. So now we're gonna do the loop of the side of the edge stitch, which will be the half of the side of the main stitch. And as you see here, this main stitch is 2 fingers tall, so we're gonna do the edge stitch 1 finger tall. So why I'm using my finger when I'm doing it this way, because I thought this way is a better way to keep a consistent size stitch, and you don't have to use any other things because you just have to use your fingers. So I hope you like this way of doing things, and let's keep going. So we're gonna start by doing the edge stitch, and this one we're gonna measure it with 1 finger, and you see here measuring. Then once it get measured, then we're gonna draw a loop through it, and in that back loop right there we're gonna do a single crochet. So here, as you see, we inserted our single crochet in that back loop. We do our single crochet, and now we pull the loop again, the side of the edge stitch, and we do another edge stitch. So we draw the loop half size, and we pass the loop, and we're gonna hold it this way, and I like to hold it this way so the yarn doesn't slide and change the size. So I pass it through that back loop like this, and then we do our single crochet, and then we do the same again. So as you can see here, we pull the loop through, then we hold it like this, and then on that back loop we're gonna insert the single crochet, and we're gonna keep doing the same edge stitches, and we're gonna do an uneven number or odd number to start. As you can see here, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As you can see here, this one at the end is the one that goes up, but it's an uneven or odd number. That's what you're gonna do, 7, or an odd number. So I decided to do 7 again, so it'd be similar to this one that I did beforehand. And also this is a good size that you can use for scarves. So let's do that, and then we continue. Like you see here, there's another edge stitch, and we keep going. Okay, so we continue this way, and at the beginning it may seem a little bit difficult, but once you do a couple of them, it's gonna become easier to do. So yeah, just do it this way, keep practicing, you'll come along very good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is the last one. So let's keep going. we are going to continue to the second row. As you can see here, this is the first row, and the second row will start with an edge stitch like you see here. So let's do an edge stitch like we've been doing before. So you do the edge stitch like we did. We measure the half size with our finger, then work the single crochet in the back loop, and then when we pull the loop, we're gonna do a main stitch like you see here. So we're gonna measure 2 fingers, and we're gonna do a single crochet in the back loop, and we continue. So we continue by holding the stitch like this and then working on that back loop, the single crochet. Now we're gonna look in here, we're gonna skip that edge stitch on the base and then put a single crochet in that spot. So we insert, get a loop, and then pass through to create a single crochet, and now we're gonna do 2 main ones. So we measure our loop like we see here, we measure our loop and then pass another loop, hold it, and make a single crochet on it. So we do another one, we measure 2 fingers of height, and then we pass the loop, we hold it so it doesn't slip the yarn, and then we do a single crochet. So now we're gonna skip 2 edge stitches like you see here, 1 and 2, and we're gonna insert the single crochet right here. So now we're gonna do 2 main ones. We measure highness of 2 fingers, then draw the loop, do the single crochet in the back, then do another main one, 2 fingers height, draw the loop, then hold it in the back loop, you do your single crochet, and then we're gonna be skipping 2 edge stitches in the first row like you see here. And I just wanted to show you real quick how it's coming along. Let me turn it this way so you can see better. So here, as you can see, there's the edge one and the main one, and then we skip that edge one at the border or the first row. Then we do 2 main ones again, we skip 2 edge ones and then put single crochet. We do again 2 main ones and skip 2 single crochet, and now we're gonna do 2 main ones, 2 other main ones, and skip 2 single crochet, and then we'll finish it up this second row. So here we're gonna do 2 main ones, so we measure 2 fingers, pull the loop through, work on the back loop, do the single crochet, then pull another main stitch the size of or the height of 2 fingers, pull the loop, hold it so it doesn't slip the yarn and stay the same size, work the single crochet there, and now we're gonna skip those 2 edges stitches at the bottom, and then we're gonna insert a single crochet right there on the first single crochet of the first row. Okay, so here we're gonna finish up, we turn it around, so we have done our first row, our second row, and now we're going to the third row. On the third row, as you can see here, we're gonna do 2 edges stitches and 1 main stitches. So now let's get started with those 2 edge stitches. So okay, let's get started, and then we pass this yarn through the back here, and then we measure 1 finger for our edge stitch, we pull the loop, right, we work on the back loop and do the single crochet and do another one. Okay, so the thread is kind of like, the yarn is kind of like, okay, let's undo this and do it again. So okay, we pull the loop, measure the height of 1 finger, pull a loop, then work on that back loop and do your single crochet. Let's do that again, and then we pull the loop, measure 1 finger, pull a loop, hold it so the yarn doesn't slide, and put a single crochet. And now let's do a main stitch. So let's do this. We do the main one, we measure 2 fingers, pull the loop, we hold here, do the single crochet, and here's the main one. And now we're gonna skip this main one here and then we're gonna do the single crochet here. Okay, so now we're gonna skip this main one, and like you see over here and right there, and now we're gonna put a single crochet or insert or work a single crochet right here. And now we're gonna do two main ones again. Okay, so we do two main ones. So here, measure 2 fingers, pull the loop, work in the back loop, do the single crochet, pull it again, work in the back loop, do the single crochet there, and now we're gonna skip these two main stitches on the bottom that you see here. So we skip these two, and then we insert a single crochet here. Now we're gonna do the same thing again. Okay, so what we did, let me show you here. We do these two edges, one, the main one, then we skip the main one, then put single crochet, then we did the two other main ones, skip two main ones, and put single crochet, then two more main ones, skip two main ones, single crochet, and the last one will be two more main ones, skip two main ones, and or main stitches, and then put the single crochet here. So I will come back to you when I get to this point. Okay, so I just arrived to this point. We did two main ones, skip two main ones, two main stitches, then the single crochet. I did two more main stitches, skip. Now we're gonna skip two main ones, and now we're gonna put the single crochet here in the last single crochet, like you see here. So this third row is the one that you're gonna keep repeating along your whole project until you reach the size that you want to reach. So you keep repeating this third row, which is the same thing, and once you get to the end, you can finish with an edge row at the end. So we'll keep repeating this. You do your two edge stitches, and then you do your main stitches in the center, and once you finish, then to go up you do the two edge stitches again, and you keep going and doing your main stitches, then finish that row, turn and do your two edge stitches, and you keep going until you finish your project. So here I just wanted to show you how it's coming along. As you can see, you may need to stretch it a little bit and block it, but since it's so lacy, you may need to kind of shape it a little bit. These top ones, the main stitches, you may need to lift them up because as you go along, they start taking its shape as you complete your project. So here we're done. Well, you keep going with your project until you reach your desired size, but it's basically like this, and this is how it looks once you do more stitches or more rows. And just let me know. I hope you like this stitch, and if you want to see more stitches like this one or different, just let me know in the comment area. I'm accepting some requests. And that said, I hope you take care of yourself, that you have success in your projects, and a big hug for you. Take care, and you'll be to the next one. Ciao.